Good evening. This is Jim Freeman. This morning, a Memorial Mogadishu Mile came to central Kentucky as veterans and others in the community honor the lives of 19 soldiers killed 28 years ago in Somalia. Grace Feinerman shows us how the event not only honored those heroes, but also helped wounded veterans right here in the Commonwealth.
It's my first sergeant from Iraq.
Trampus Miller and retired First Sergeant Greg Baker are reuniting in military fashion. They'll be a part of a team heading through an obstacle course at Queens Lake Farm in Georgetown. But the true reason for the reunion is deeper. It's to remember the 19 heroes lost during the Mogadishu Mile in 1993. It's also to raise money for wounded veterans, a cause personal for Miller, who lost a leg in Iraq.
We got dog tags with our medic, who was from not far from here.
The two men also lost friend and medic William McMillan. The event's fundraising for the Three Ranger Foundation and Kentucky Wounded Heroes. Chuck Reed, director of Kentucky Wounded Heroes, explains the organization is volunteer-based, making the most of every dollar.
No matter where you're at, if someone is down and out, you don't leave them behind, period.
For Miller and Baker, the magnitude of the day isn't lost. They'll picture fallen heroes like McMillan, pushing them every step of the way.
Keep them alive the best way we can, and this is one way that we can help do that.
In Georgetown, Grace Feinerman, WKYT.
In addition to the 19 soldiers killed in what became known as the Mogadishu Mile, 73 others were wounded. What happened that day is shown in the movie Black Hawk Down.
Well, the weather not too bad out there for your Saturday. We did have a couple of showers out there earlier today, but right now outside our front door here at WYMT, we are dry. A little bit of cloud cover back there, also a little bit of fog starting to develop as well. But overall, we are dry right now over Perry County. Those temperatures right now in the upper 60s to lower 70s, 72 for Pikeville and Jackson, 68 over in Hazard, 70 for Somerset, also 70 down in Harlan right now. Like I mentioned, we did have some showers out there earlier today, but most of those have faded away. We are expecting more showers though later on tonight into your Sunday and really into your next work week as well. But for the rest of your Saturday night, if you have plans to head out the door, you might want to pack the rain gear just to be on the safe side. We are going to watch out for a few stray showers out there. We stay mostly cloudy. Those temperatures tonight bottoming out in those low to middle 60s. But like I said, rain chances are going to be back on your Sunday and into your next work week. I got that full forecast coming up a little bit later. Jim?
Thanks, Cameron. A deadly crash killed 2 people last night in Wayne County, West Virginia, along Highway 152. Wayne County deputies say 2 men, 1 in each vehicle, died as the result of the crash. It happened just after 8 Friday evening. All that left at the scene is some broken glass, deep tire tracks, and various markings on the road. 1 man went over to the scene last night soon after the crash happened and discovered he knew the 2 men involved in the crash.
So I got here as soon as I could, and I didn't recognize either vehicle, and I was hoping that I didn't know either one of them, but I knew them both well, and they were great members of the community, and just sad.
There were no other passengers in either of the cars at the time of the crash. We're still waiting to hear from deputies on the cause of the wreck. Deputies have released the names of the 2 men who died in that crash, Anthony France and Larry Thompson. Middlesboro police are searching for a Jeep that was stolen off the lot. They say they were called to Ellis Auto Sales around 11:20 Saturday morning. It's a 1988 brown 2-wheel drive Jeep Sahara with chipped paint near the driver's side hood. Anyone with information is asked to call the Middlesboro Police Department. The incident remains under investigation. Kentucky Transportation Cabinet officials say the right lane will be closed intermittently in Whitley County next week on I-75. This will allow crews to cut and remove trees in the area between milepost 15 and 28. Work will be done Monday, October 4th until Friday, October 8th from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Officials asked drivers to be aware of the work zone, expect delays, and to utilize safe driving habits when traveling through that area. Friends of 2 Frankfurt fire victims are sharing an outpouring of love for the pair on social media. Zeph Russian and Kiana Miller Walker died Thursday after their apartment caught fire. They were 21 and 20 years old. The coroner pronounced Russian dead on the scene. Miller Walker was taken to the hospital where she later died. Friends of the pair said they'll never forget Zeph and Q.
You need to tell everyone you love them because you never know when the last time you could see or even talk to them is.
Even those that haven't had a close relationship with either of them have been greatly impacted by them.
Right now, officials are still trying to figure out what caused the fire. The ATF says there are no signs of anything criminal. With Paintsville's Autumn Festival wrapping up today, music continues to fill the streets until the lights go out. Alley on Main hosted its music festival this week, shaking up the region's music scene with a little variety. WYMT's Buddy Forbes shares some of the sounds of the Alley Fest.
While the Autumn Festival fills the streets, the Alley Fest is aiming to fill the soul.
And we think live music brings the best out of people, and it kind of makes you forget about these problems that's been going on in the world.
As Paintsville's newest music festival brings acts from all around to share their sound and create connections.
If I don't play shows for a little while, I get a little bit, depressed or upset, and being able to get back out and do what I love and do it in front of people that love what we're doing is just the best feeling in the world.
And it's just always a pleasure to be back home and getting to play music where I know you guys love country music.
Bringing a big city plan to the downtown scene.
I come from a small town too, back in North Carolina, and I wish something like this was in my hometown.
Alley on Main co-owner Jordan Pelfrey says the community has really backed up the 3-day festival and the venue's business model as they find space to give the region a little something new.
Because all these big cities and big towns like Lexington and Louisville, they have big music festivals like this, and with all the history we have here in eastern Kentucky, we thought we needed one to rival some of them and give the people of this area something to enjoy.
By turning up the volume and putting on a show.
It's just great talent in a really special place, like right in the middle of the mountains.
All to help the region grow.
There's a really special opportunity here to grow this festival into something that can be major for Paintsville and for the surrounding area. And it could really be something special here in the next couple years. It already is something special.
With a little something that is right up everyone's alley. In Johnson County, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
Organizers hope to continue the festival next year, but they say Alley on Main always has act on the schedule if you want to drop in Wednesday through Saturday on Paintsville's Main Street. On the street outside of the Alley Fest, one couple is hoping for a celebration of its own, popping popcorn to help the Parsleys bring home their child. Alex and Jerica Parsley have been working to adopt for more than a year and are finally seeing things come together, but the adoption comes at a cost. So their Paintsville community popped in to help raise money for the couple. They'll bring their family together by opening a popcorn booth at the Autumn Festival.
It feels really good just to know that we have people that support us and are with us on this journey.
One of the guys said something like, all money is God's money and he'll do with it what he wants. And when he said that, I was like, yeah, I mean, I believe, we're Christian, we believe, but like this week we were like, okay, that God is doing with it what he wants.
The Parsleys have been matched with a baby and are hoping to bring her home in January, but they are still trying to raise $10,000 to help with the cost involved, which is where these profits will go. Today in Pikeville, brewers were out in bunches outside of the Appalachian Wireless Arena for Oktoberfest. Oktoberfest, which has been to Pikeville in the past, offered more than 50 different brews to choose from and from many different areas of the state, along with the large quantity of adult beverages ranging from ciders and stouts to lagers and ales. The event offered a little something for everyone.
You will definitely find one that you will enjoy. But like I said, too, on the stage playing Jason England and the Fatal Cool Kinfolk. Food, fun, beer.
Great day, little overcast, not too hot yet.
Games, got some games, cornhole.
Yeah.
Come on, have some fun with us.
The event was scheduled to last from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. and Kester says the event was a hit with locals and was a wonderful way to stay safe, even with the threat of COVID-19 still looming here in the mountains. One Pike County pumpkin patch is offering fun for the whole family and all for a good cause. WYMT's Jordan Mullins has more from the 3 Creek Mile Farms pumpkin patch and how the farm is drawing in families for a day full of fun and a chance to help their barnyard friends.
A pumpkin patch without the road trip.
We have to travel really far to get to a big pumpkin patch, and I just found out about this place and it is awesome. It is awesome. Pumpkins, playing, zip lining.
And while 3 Mile Creek Farms offers fun for the whole family, all the proceeds are for a good cause.
All of our animals are rescued animals, so when you come and see our animals, you've got to know that they all come from a bad place and they love where they're at now, so they love the kids. All of our animals love the kids.
The farm's rescue animals and a chance to work with children draw in volunteers from surrounding colleges, looking for a place to get their hours while also having fun and making a difference in rural communities.
I love it. I love all these animals they got around here. They're cute as heck, and it's just a nice time on the weekends for me, Karis, and Izzy to do, and it's just nice to do.
Proving you are never too young or too old.
We have adults come just to get a pumpkin. Adults come to ride the zip line, see the animals. So I mean, it's you can be young at heart too.
To pick up a pumpkin and have some fun.
Elkin says events such as these, as well as the generosity of local, statewide, and even nationwide donations, is the only way the farm continues to provide for its rescues.